Ayan, magandang umaga sa ating lahat. So we are going to talk about investment basics. But before we move forward, I just like to introduce myself. I am Ramon Miguel Roldan. I am part of Titanium Direct and Titanium branch of ProLife UK. And again, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Ayan. So again, welcome everyone. My name is Ram. You can call me Ram, by the way. So masyadong mahaba yung Ramon Miguel Roldan sa inyo. So you can call me Ram. And later on, after the session or after the slides, we will be having, good morning din sa'yo, Darius. Thank you very much for your response. Later on, guys, we will be having our Q&A portion. So if you have questions, no, we will be answering them later on after the entire slides, no, para hindi tayo paputol-putol at tuloy-tuloy lang tayo and mas matapos natin na maaga yung program. Alright? Baka nagugutom na yung mga hindi pa kumakain dyan. Eh. So, ayan. So, just type in your questions and then we'll be answering them one by one later on. Alright? So, let's go ahead and start. So, like I've mentioned, we will be discussing investment basics today. So, basically, guys, ang investment basics na di-discuss natin is more on giving you options or providing you alternative solutions, di ba? Where to put your money instead of putting them into the bank. Alright? So, unang-unang tanong na, meron akong katanungan sa inyo guys. Alright? So save versus invest. Alright? So meron lang akong poll na papasagot sa inyo and gusto ko sana malaman yung pulso ng ating madlang guest for tonight. So ano ba dapat or what should you do first? Kayo ba? There's no right or wrong answer by the way. Okay? Wala namang right minus wrong na sagot dito. No? So, gusto ko lang malaman kung ano ba, in your own perspective, no? Ano ba yung ginagawa nyo when it comes to your finances? Ayan. So, 83% answer save. Ayan, dumadami pa. Ayan, so medyo madami pang sumasagot. Ayan, bigyan lang natin sila in a few seconds. Ayan, so almost 80% says save and almost 20% says invest. Alright? Ayan, so and ito yung result natin. So 82% says invest or save, 18% say invest. All right? Like I mentioned, there's no right or wrong answer. Now, meron kasi mga tao na that they have savings but they don't started their investments yet. And some of the people or meron mga tao na they've started their investment pero hindi ganoon kalaki yung saving nila. 'Di ba? So again, like I've mentioned, there's no right or wrong answer. And the reason why nandito kayo is to know more about ano ba talaga yung mga options natin at yun mas magandang gawin. 'Di ba? So yun naman yung goal natin is matuto tayo kung paano talaga. All right? So the difference between saving and investment is saving is the act of setting aside money. 'Di ba? Saving is you use for emergency fund, 'di ba? Yan yung mga nilalagay natin sa bangko na pwede nating withdrawin anytime, liquid cash na pwede nating kuhanin anytime. Na just in case kailangan natin bumili ng grocery, kailangan natin bumili ng ganito, ng ganyan, instant natin siya nakukuha. So that's mainly the purpose of saving. Of course, different purposes din yan, no? While investing is putting your money aside into something that can potentially give you a higher return. Yun naman ang difference nila. Saving is setting aside money, investing is putting it somewhere, some different vehicle na magbibigay sa inyo ng potential growth. All right? So, ayan, share ko lang. Ayan, so why invest? No? So merely nakuha na natin kung bakit ba or ano ba yung difference ng saving and investment. Just like I've mentioned, saving is something na tinatabi lang natin yung pera. Pero ang investment, bakit ba natin kailangan pa mag-invest? May mga tao kasi na ganun, di ba? Katulad ng sinagot nyo kanina, mas marami sumagot ng saving merely because mas maraming may kailangan ng saving at the moment kasi nga pandemic. 'Di ba? Pero bakit ba natin kailangan invest ang pera natin? There are two reasons, no? One is to protect from inflation and second is opportunity for exponential growth. Ayaw naman natin na natutulog lang yung pera natin. 'Di ba? Ayaw natin yung pag nilagay daw natin sa alikansya yan. Yan pa din naman yun eh. Yung 1,000 na nilagay mo sa alikansya, kahit paabutin mo ng 10 taon yan, 1,000 pa din yun. Kasi nandun lang siya eh. 'Di ba? So that's the difference when it comes to investment. So two reasons, protection from inflation and opportunity for exponential growth. So may second question ako sa inyo guys. Ano ba sa tingin nyo ang annual rate ng inflation sa bansa natin? Alright? May nakakaalam ba? Ayan. So tingnan natin kung sino nakakaalam ng annual rate ng inflation sa ating bansa, sa Pilipinas. No? Ayan. Bigyan natin ng couple seconds to answer. Ayan, marami sumasagot. Ayan, I think we got the percentage we need. Ayan. So ito yung result natin. So some says 2%, some says, or 63% says 4%, and 16% 6%. So doon sa 21% na nagsagot ng 2%, that is something that we hope for. No? The lower the inflation, the better. Diba? And doon sa 63, you're actually correct. It's 4% inflation rate sa ating bansa. And 6%, ayaw na natin dumating dyan sa puntong 6% kasi sobrang laki. If you think about having 6% annual rate. So, ayan. So ano ba talaga kasi, o ano ba kasi ang inflation? Alright, some of you might not know. Ito po yung inflation natin. No? It is the increase of price goods and services. With the increase of prices, the value of money decreases or depreciates. Imagine, sino po ang nabuhay, siguro naman tayo nabuhay, or some of us may nabuhay ng 1990s, no? Yung 1,000 pesos po natin can almost full or fill the entire basket sa grocery. Di ba? Would you agree? Pero yung 1,000 po natin, how many items na lang po ba ang pwede niyang ibili during 2021? Ngayong taon po, ilang items na lang ang kayang bilhin ng 1,000 pesos natin? Di ba? Almost ilang piraso na lang po talaga dahil sa sobrang taas ng bilihin ngayon. So that is inflation. Guys, no? So kung makikita natin dito, 4% po yung average niya on a yearly basis. So kung meron po tayong annual increase sa ating salary na let's say 3%, 'di ba? 4% yung inflation, talo pa din po tayo, 'di ba? Kasi kailangan natin matalo yung inflation in order for us na mas tumaas yung purchasing power ng pera natin. Dahil taon-taon po, yung 1,000 pesos natin is lumiliit po ng lumiliit yung value. Diba? So yun po ang dahilan na why people need to invest. Now, that's the first reason. It's because we have to beat inflation. All right? And ito po is one example of compounding, no, your investment into potential boost. So, simple interest po natin at 10% annual interest. Imagine if you are saving or investing 100 or 1,000 pesos, tumutubo po siya ng 100 pesos kung ang annual interest po is 10%. So kung simple interest po is, depende lang po siya kung ano yung napag-usapan. Like for example dito, tuloy-tuloy po na 100 yung or 10% yung annual interest niya kasi yun lang yung nakaset. Pero kung compounding interest naman po is, nare-reinvest po yung pera na tinubo natin. So yung unang taon, tumubo ng 100 pesos. Yung pangalawa is naging 110. And then susunod naging 100 or 1,210 na siya kasi nare-reinvest po kung ano yung interest na nakuha natin from the investment. So that's one good reason of or that's one component of investment. 'Di ba? Kumikita yung pera natin ng tuloy-tuloy. You are letting your money work for you. 'Di ba? That's the main logic of investment. You are letting your money work for you. Hindi lang siya natutulog sa kung saan, kung sa bangko or what not. Tumutubo siya kahit wala tayong ginagawa. Yun ang maganda sa investment. And ayan, sabi nga dito, earnings from earnings, 'di ba? Merely investment gives your money vitamins. 'Di ba? Binibigyan niya ng vitamina yung investment natin na instead lang natutulog lang siya kung ano lang yung nilagay mo doon, kung 1,000 pesos lang, 1,000 pa din siya pag withdraw mo. Hindi. If you are investing your 1,000 pesos, it gives your 1,000 pesos a vitamins na tumubo pa siya into something more. Na by the time nakakailanganin mo siya, may interest rate na siyang kinita. Hindi lang yung 1,000 na unang inilagay mo or initially na dineposit mo. 'Di ba? Ayan. So most common, so kanina napag-usapan na natin kung ano ba dapat yung or bakit pa natin kailangan mag-invest, no? So ito kasi investing are giving your money the opportunity to grow exponentially because of investing. Ayan. So now that you have mentioned the reason why you need to invest, where you will now invest your money. So ang common kasi sa atin dito sa Pilipinas is meron tayong assets na tinatawag, no? We purchase jewelry, We purchase paintings, real estate, and businesses. 'Di ba? And alam naman natin na malaki ang capital when you invest into of course real estate. 'Di ba? Hindi biro yung capital na kung gusto man natin yun yung pag-investan, wala naman pong problema, pero yun nga, capital ang kalaban natin doon. Same with jewelry, same with painting, 'di ba? So yun yung mga assets na usually or common na ginagawa ng mga Pilipino ngayon. So the reason why you are here is for us to give you options na hindi lang yon yung pwede natin pag-investan. Meron pa tayong mga financial assets na tinatawag. So most common sa financial assets are bonds and stocks. Alright? So dito natin i-discuss ngayon kung ano ba yung difference ng bonds and stocks. Ano ba yung bonds? Ano ba yung stocks? Alright? So, ayan. So basically, a bond is a financial instrument that represent indebtedness by the borrower or issuer to the lender or to the holder. So ayan, nakita naman natin dito is IOU, meaning meron akong utang sa'yo. So ang logic po ng bonds is pinapautang kita. Alright? So if you purchase a bond, alright, a bond fund or a bond, ibig sabihin, yung pinagbilhan mo is may utang sa'yo. Alright? So, obligation to pay interest via coupon, yung po yung tawag natin sa kanila kapag binabayaran pa po yung bond is via coupon and regularly principal at the maturity date. So, meron po nakaset na date when it comes to the coupon na kung kailan po tayo makukuha or kailan natin mababawi yung pera natin or kailan tayo babayaran ng nagpautang sa atin. Alright? So, for example, ayan, so here's a sample of bond certificate. No? Ito yung borrower. Alright, so for example, si borrower is ako. Alright, promises to pay lender, borrower is the company. Alright, let's say San Miguel Corporation. Promises to pay yung lender, which is kayo. Alright, an amount worth of 1 million, which is yung bond principal. Alright, which is yung amount, kung magkano yung pinasok natin or pinurchase natin na bond. Alright, after 10 years. So makikita natin dito yung maturity date. So after 10 years pa daw natin makukuha yung 1 million na pinautang natin with an interest payment of 10% every year, which is yung coupon rate po natin. So every year, yung 1 million po natin is tumutubo ng 10%. So by the time na matapos natin yung 10%, almost doubled or actually doubled na yung pera natin. Kasi kung 10 times 10 years, 'di ba? That is 100%. So meaning yung 1 million natin after 10 years na papautang natin is 2 million na. 'Di ba? So that's bonds. All right? So that is the investment when you invest to bonds. Ganun po siya. Pero syempre iba-iba po. Ito sample lang po ito, no. Iba-iba po yung rates, iba-iba po yung amount. Syempre depende sa amount, depende sa years and sa interest rate nung pagbili niyo ng bonds. It's not always 10 years. 10% at saka 10 years. No? So, and I just want to set proper expectation, bonds are actually lower ng 10%. All right? So, bonds, medyo mababa po siya when it comes to return rates. No? Ayan. So, component of a bond. So, yun lang din yung kanina, lenders, borrowers, principal, maturity date, and yung coupon rate. All right? So, yung lender yung nagpautang. Yung borrower, yung umutang. Yung principal is the amount, kung magkano yung pinautang. Maturity date is kung kailan tayo babayaran or gaano katagal yung contract, kung katulad kanina 10 years. And yung coupon rate is the interest rate kung magkano yung tutubuin ng pera niya on a yearly basis. Yung kanina nakita natin na 10% every year. Ayan, so ganun po or that is how bond works. Alright? So ayan, so principal is the monetary amount borrowed. So just like I mentioned kanina, it is the amount borrowed by the issuer from the lender, which is paid on a maturity date. All right? Maturity date, ito naman po yun. Ayan, so maturity date po is the bond is called fixed income instrument, provide a steady flow of earnings for the lenders until its term of maturity. So kanina po, 'di ba? Nakita po natin is yung 10% rate na return kanina, 'di ba? So ganito po siya. So principal of present value. Ayan, so kung umutang po siya ng year 0 ng 1 million or bumili ka ng bond of 1 million on year 0 after 10 years, pwede po siyang tumubo up to 2.5 million or 2.59 million.